Hey everyone, I'm gonna show you how to use Storyteller to create storyboards and then quickly animate them using models like Seedance 2.0 or Google Veo. First, you're gonna start with uploading your script. For the demo purposes, I already have my script over here. I'm gonna go into the studio. What we'll do is we'll analyze your script and we'll break it down into characters, locations, props. You can go into each character and describe it in detail how you want the character to look. Later on, you can move on to the assets. Within the assets, this is where you start developing each character's locations or props. Here we have functions like inspiration. For inspiration, that is easier for you to start getting some inspiration from the characters. Previously, I've generated this character. Let's see what the new generation will provide. So we got a new character. We have it across different angles. If you like your character, you can upscale each image and use it later on and save it. You can click on the like button, which will save your character and map it to it. For example, here I developed Joseph. I've used the inspiration button to give me different styles, which you can also select in the inspiration mode. They're also available over here. When generating the characters, you can also upload your own styles. You can upload it by using the upload button. So if you have specific style that you generated, let's say in Midjourney, and you would like to use, you can use that functionality. Ultimately, I selected one. Then I moved on to creating the scenes and locations. As you go through the process and develop those scenes, characters, you can move on to actually then creating the storyboards. When you go into storyboards, you can select it by scene. Every scene is broken down again. So my scene is pretty simple. Here I have previously the work that I've done. Here's an example how I've used again the inspiration function, which allows you to select the characters that are in the scene and the actual location. And then again, you can use this inspiration function to generate something like this. It will generate a breakdown of the scene. The model will provide you the shots, and then you can again upscale them if you like them, save them, iterate based on them, and feed it to the model again if you like. If you like certain things, if you don't, you can change them. I personally manually was creating the scenes and the storyboards myself for better control. And then as I was creating them and iterating on them, I was saving things that I was liking with the like button, which I will later use in my animatic or to animate the videos. So since I've already saved it, I'm gonna show you the next steps. If I go to animatic, the scenes that I've saved, I'm gonna drag over here in the sequence that I think is aligning to my script. Over here, and also over here. So we have a scene, the opening scene, setting the location, and showing the shopkeeper that is eating the snack. And then the character, our Joseph, comes into the store, and then he says hi to the shopkeeper and passes by to go to look at the fish tanks. So we have an animatic here that can kind of give you a direction of how your scene should work. Once you've done that, you can do it for each scene, move from scene to scene. You can go into dailies. In dailies, this is where you actually create videos using models like Seedance or Veo. Again, you have a scene breakdown over here, which you can switch to different scenes. And you can invoke what you previously have generated as images. Select the model and generate the video. Here's an example of the video that was generated with Seedance for our script. Joseph walks into the store, passes the shopkeeper, says good morning. The shopkeeper replies good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Here's end-to-end workflow, how you can create videos from script to final output.